سلام على عباده الذين اصطفى أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم ألم تر إلى الذين يزعمون أنهم آمنوا بما أنزل إليك وما أنزل من قبلك يريدون أن يتحاكموا إلى الطاغوت وقد أمروا أن يكفروا به ويريد الشيطان أن يضلهم ضلالا بعيدا وإذا قيل لهم تعالوا إلى ما أنزل الله وإلى الرسول رأيت المنافقين يصدون عنك صدودا فكيف إذا أصابتهم مصيبة بما قدمت أيديهم ثم جاءوك يحلفون بالله إن أردنا إلا إحسانا وتوفيقا أولئك الذين يعلم الله ما في قلوبهم فأعرض عنهم وعظهم وقل لهم في أنفسهم قولا بليغا وما أرسلنا من رسول إلا ليطاع بإذن الله ولو أنهم إذ ظلموا أنفسهم جاءوك فاستغفروا الله واستغفر لهم الرسول لوجدوا الله توابا رحيما صدق الله العظيم وبلغنا رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين. Surah Nisa, Ayah 60. We'll start from Ayah 60 today, inshallah. These ayat in continuum are a testimony to the high honor that the Prophet ﷺ carries in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and not only the Prophet ﷺ, but even the people close to him, such as one particular ayat refers to Sayyidina Umar Khattab radiallahu anhu. In fact, this whole story refers to Sayyidina Umar Khattab radiallahu anhu, how close he was to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So these ayat came with a very specific background. It so happened that there was a Jewish person who ran into an argument with a person called Bishr, who was apparently a Muslim, but deep down he had nifaq in himself. So the argument that they had, the Jewish person said that let's take this argument to the Prophet ﷺ, to Muhammad, for the decision. But the person, this munafiq, said no. Although he was apparently Muslim, he said let's take this to Ka'ab ibn Ashraf, who was the leader of the Jewish people and a very potent kind of a Jew who was very against the Prophet ﷺ. In this, the ulama have said that the secret is that that Jewish person knew that the Prophet ﷺ would do justice and Ka'ab bin Ashraf will not, although he was Jewish. And the munafiq also knew that the Prophet ﷺ would do justice, but because he was not on the right end of things, his claim was wrong. He knew that if they took it to Ka'ab ibn Ashraf, he may give a wrong decision. Although his claim is against a Jewish person who's of the same community as Ka'ab ibn Ashraf, but he did not want to go to the Prophet ﷺ because he knew that the Prophet ﷺ would base his decision based on justice, although he is apparently a Muslim and the Prophet ﷺ is the leader of the Muslims. Anyway, they argued back and forth, and finally they decided to bring it to the Prophet ﷺ. And when it was presented before the Prophet ﷺ, the Prophet ﷺ listened to the arguments of both sides and investigated and gave the decision as expected in favor of the Jewish person. Now this munafiq Bishr said that let's go to another person to see if they give a different decision. And he said that let's go to Umar ibn Khattab, because he was thinking that Umar ibn Khattab is very strict against the kuffar, and this person is a Jewish person, so maybe his strictness against the kuffar would overcome him and he would give a decision in favor of the munafiq, who's apparently a Muslim, and give it against the decision of the Jew. So they both went to Sayyidina Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu anhu. The ulama have written that when the Prophet ﷺ is there and when he has given a clear decision about something, if somebody practically and willingly goes against it, right there and then they commit kufr. Right there and then they commit kufr. So when this person went to Sayyidina Umar Khattab, he transformed from the state of nifaq to the state of kufr. He became a kafir there and then. When they both went to Sayyidina Umar Khattab and told him the story that we have taken this argument to the Prophet ﷺ and he has decided such and such, the Prophet, Sayyidina Umar Khattab asked Bishr that, is this true? He said, yes, that is true. So the Prophet ﷺ has decided in his favor, but I thought we should bring this to you. He said, let me settle this. Let me settle this. Went inside, brought out his sword and took the head off of the shoulders of this Bishr. Now, the people of the community of Bishr, the Munafiqeen, they raised a chaos. They said that Sayyidina Umar Khattab radiallahu anh has falsely, unjustly killed a Muslim. And they started to present arguments that he was a Muslim. They started to recall his signs of Iman. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in these ayat has established two principal rulings. Number one is that the reason for the Prophet ﷺ being there is that he is to be followed. And the second thing that is mentioned in here is that Sayyidina Umar Khattab radiallahu anh, and this is not the only place in the Quran, some ulama say that it is all the way up to 20 or even more, if not more, places where Sayyidina Umar Khattab radiallahu anh did something and the Quran spoke for him. Quran spoke on his behalf that he did the right thing. So when these munafiqeen raised a havoc, a chaos, a ruckus that Sayyidina Umar Khattab has done something wrong, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala started talking about, sent those ayat and clarified that these are munafiqeen and they went against the judgment of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So this person deserved to meet the end that he did. Now let's read the translation of these ayat. Alam tara ila alladhina yaz'umuna annahum amanu bima unzila ilayka wa ma unzila min qablik. Have you not seen those who claim that they have believed in what was revealed to you and that which was revealed before you? So this refers to mostly the munafiqeen who were Jews, and most of the munafiqeen were indeed Jews. That they were Jews, but to get the favor, as we have explained before, get the favorable environment, the benefits of the environment of Muslim rule, they had pretended to become Muslims. So these people claim that they have believed in what has been descended upon the Prophet ﷺ, which is the Quran, وَمَا أُنزِلَ مِن قَبْلِكَ, and which was revealed before him, which is the Torah. يُرِيدُونَ أَن يَتَحَاكَمُوا إِلَى الطَّاغُوتِ. But their case is that their murad, yurid, this is a word of the Quran, that their wish is they want to take their disputes in reality to the Taghut. So this person Bishr, what he was trying to do, that although he claimed that he was previously a Jewish person, so he believed in Torah, and now he's a Muslim, so he's believing in the Quran, he wanted to take his argument and wanted to make hakam is the one who decides, the judge, to shaitan. So taking the decision making capacity to anyone apart from the Prophet ﷺ, when the Prophet ﷺ is alive and available, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has referred to it as taking it to the shaitan himself. وَقَدْ أُمِرُوا أَن يَكْفُرُوا بِهِ, while they were ordered to reject it. وَيُرِيدُ الشَّيْطَانُ أَن يُضِلَّهُمْ ضَلَالًا بَعِيدًا. And the thing is that shaitan, his murad, his wish is that أَن يُضِلَّهُمْ ضَلَالًا بَعِيدًا, he put them to a remote wrong way, he takes them far away from the truth. This is what the shaitan wishes to do. وَإِذَا قِيلَ لَهُمْ تَعَالَوْا إِلَى مَا أَنزَلَ اللَّهُ وَإِلَى الرَّسُولِ, when they are told that come to what Allah has revealed and to the messenger, رَأَيْتَ الْمُنَافِقِينَ يَصُدُّونَ عَنْكَ صُدُودًا. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala himself has used the word munafiq for those people. رَأَيْتَ الْمُنَافِقِينَ يَصُدُّونَ عَنْكَ صُدُودًا. You will see them, these hypocrites, turning away from you in aversion. So when they are told that bring your dispute to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they will start turning away. This is a sign of munafiqeen. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us, but in this day as well, things that we don't like about Islam, we try to find excuses elsewhere. This is a hypocritical way of doing things. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from doing that. فَكَيْفَ إِذَا أَصَابَتْهُمْ مُصِيبَةٌ. Now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking about the musibat, the calamity that fell upon them after Sayyidina Umar radiallahu anh killed that person. فَكَيْفَ إِذَا أَصَابَتْهُمْ مُصِيبَةٌ بِمَا قَدَّمَتْ أَيْدِيهِمْ, and it did not come from anywhere else, but it was earned by their own hands. ثُمَّ جَاءُوكَ يَحْلِفُونَ بِاللَّهِ. They come to you swearing by Allah. يَحْلِفُون حلف halfiya, or they come swearing by Allah. In aradna illa ihsana wa tawfiqa. We did not wish. So this person that went from the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam to someone else, they said that he did not have any evil intention at heart. It was just that one thing is justice and one thing is peace. So the argument that they presented, and we should be able to connect this with the things that we do, na'udhu billah, and a lot of Muslims do these days, that they said that the real reason why Bishr took his argument after the Prophet ﷺ had decided something, they said that the Prophet ﷺ decided based on adl. So justice declared that this should be done, whatever the Prophet ﷺ had decided, but to prevail peace and to do ihsan, to find a better, more peaceful solution out of that, he had taken the matter to Sayyidina Abu Bakr radiallahu Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu anh. So this was the thing that they presented. أُولَٰئِكَ الَّذِينَ يَعْلَمُ اللَّهُ مَا فِي قُلُوبِهِمْ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that these are the ones that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows fully well. يَعْلَمُ اللَّهُ مَا فِي قُلُوبِهِمْ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows what is in their heart. فَأَعْرِضْ عَنْهُمْ. Now the command to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam to how to deal with the munafiqeen. You know these are munafiqeen, we've told them these are munafiqeen, but still, فَأَعْرِضْ عَنْهُمْ, ignore them. وَعِظْهُمْ وَقُلْ لَهُمْ فِي أَنفُسِهِمْ قَوْلًا بَلِيغًا. Give them good advice and speak to them about themselves in appealing words. So the ruling about munafiqeen is that they are not punished. They are not punished unless and until their kufr becomes apparent. There are several narrations to this that the Prophet ﷺ stopped the Sahaba from killing the munafiqeen, even when the Prophet ﷺ and the Sahaba knew that such and such person was a munafiq. The Prophet ﷺ dearly wished for these people who are at least on the outset claiming their Islam to actually come to the fold of Islam in reality. And he kept on trying for it. In fact, the Sardar of Munafiqeen, the leader of Munafiqeen, Abdullah ibn Ubay, the Prophet ﷺ even asked for his maghfirah after he passed away, until so much so that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala himself in the Quran prohibited him to ask for maghfirah for these people. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has commanded the Prophet ﷺ to ignore them, give them a good advice, and tell them to come to the right path with appealing words. These munafiqeen, therein is the decree from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that even from among the Muslimin, those who claim to be Muslims, who claim kalima, they will not be killed. They will not be, even if their nifaq is apparent, their punishment is not killing them, their punishment is not to physically reprimand them, but they will be called towards the good path with wa'az and hidayah and good counsel. When somebody's kufr becomes apparent, then all the punishments start applying. Okay. Acha. Chal inshallah, the next ayah I will do is connected the next two ayat as well. They are also about the high status of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So in these ayat we also learned that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given a very clear judgment that whatever the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam decides is the truth and is the right way, and whoever turns away, they deserve to be killed. They deserve to be killed. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has also said that whoever kills them, Sayyidina Umar Khattab, he did the right thing. Inshallah, the next two ayat we'll do next week, inshallah. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Salatu wassalamu ala Sayyidil Mursaleen. Rabbana zalamna anfusana wa illam taghfir lana wa tarhamna lanakunanna minal khasirin. Rabbi ighfir warham wa anta khairur rahimin. Sallallahu ta'ala ala khairi khalqihi Sayyidina wa Maulana Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Ameen bi rahmatika ya arhamar rahimin.